guys, my name is Nishita Agarwal and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This channel is all about business, social media and manifestations. So if that's something that you're interested in, I am sure you will love it. So make sure that you subscribe right away. For today's video, I have something very interesting. So I will be doing a full-on hashtag strategy that you could be using for your Instagram. And in today's video, I will be using a specific account persona of an artist, so giving you all the generalized rules, all the generalized ways how you are supposed to understand the hashtags when it comes to your account. So if that's something that you're interested in, jump right in. First thing that I really want you to understand, and I think nobody talks about it, is that you need to use your location hashtags as well when it comes to your hashtags, right? So per post, and I'm talking about the grid post in Instagram, right? Per post you get 30 hashtags, right? Now I would give you like a fair division. So if I get 30 hashtags per post, I would divide it in probably 6 categories using 5 in each category, right? So the number 1 category we're gonna roll in right here is the location hashtags. What would I, or why would I be using the location hashtags? That is because, you know, when you look at Instagram, you have to look at community building. Right? A lot of times, a lot of people like to search for their local things. So let's say I live in India, right? I would not only be using India as a hashtag, not just hashtags related to India, I would also be using hashtags related to my state, to my city, so that if people are searching for those hashtags, my posts also have chances of showing up right there. On your screen, you will be shown some hashtags that I would be using and how I will be finding all of them out if I was an artist living in India, and how I would be really understanding and doing my hashtags, because this is an important part. You need to know how to do your hashtags before you outsource that task. It is a very important task to do your hashtags the right way, because it's an amazing opportunity to get so much more. Next kind of category that I want to talk about is the day, event, or just, the week category, right? Now, what do I mean by that? I, again, have not seen many people talk about this, but then you have these hashtags which are related to day, right? So it could be Monday fun day, or it could be Sunday chill day, or it could be Wednesday middle of the weekday, right? Something like that. And you do know that we come across so many of these hashtags as well, and we like using them because they kind of, attach or emotion or an event or activity to a specific day, because that's how we live, right? So I really am gonna be showing you how I would be doing my hashtags again when it comes to this category if I was an artist on your screen right now. The next kind of category hashtags that I would be putting up in my hashtags column would definitely be related to some kind of challenge, right? Now, you obviously know there's so many challenges going on Instagram, right? And the thing is, again, it all comes back to community building. It all comes back to your engagement. It all comes back to how dedicated you are to really increase your following authentically. It all comes down to what kind of impact are you going to really make with the kind of followership, right? So I would really be entering into these challenges only to, one, connect with more fellow users, more fellow audience, right, in the niche. Also because I know that once I enter those kind of pools, a lot of more people are going to be seeing my content. So that means I'm just increasing my exposure. The next category are the trends. Now, challenges and trends are a little different, right? Trends are something that go on and then go off, right? And it's very important to hop on a trend. One of the trends that always will be remembered as a 2020 trend is the dalgona coffee. And if you haven't heard about it, I don't really understand if you're using social media correctly. So, I would have definitely done a dalgona coffee trend kind of a thing if I was an artist, and I would have done loads of things. My brain is just filled up with ideas at this moment. as to how I would have done my hashtags according to that. But yes, I did create a lot of content related to Dogma Coffee and marketing back then. The next kind of hashtags that I would definitely be using when it comes to my hashtags column are the base hashtags. Hashtags that directly attach me to my industry, to my niche, to my sub niche, to exactly what I do. So if I was probably an abstract artist, probably a resin artist, probably a clay artist, right? Different types of things, right? You could be a craftsy person, you could be the best out of waste person, whatever you are, whoever you are. So you really need to understand what kind of hashtags are used in your niche, sub niche industry, and use them as your base hashtags. And the last category that I would obviously use, and that is personalized hashtags just to me. For example, hashtag color with Nishita would have been one of the hashtags that I would have used if I was an artist. So that is it. Those are the kind of categories your hashtags should always have, because that is like a good widespread idea, like a good widespread exposure that you will be getting in every single post. So don't make every single hashtag that you use only connect to one single category. That's because that's a very vague and a bad way of doing it. Always make sure that they're lining up with different categories to get maximum exposure. And that is it for this video. I really hope that you liked the entire pan idea of how to do your hashtags, and I really hope that you like this kind of video. That is it, your coach signing off. Bye guys.